right, 2BCR team, we are finally back after the holiday break. You know, year number one, it had to be said. I had to get my GM mode started, had to take care of Christmas and New Year's, and also December was crazy for Leaf games. But I told you guys, this series is going to continue. We have one more race here in year number one. It's going to be Great Britain, Silverstone, before we can get the great simulation underway. At the end of the day, all we have to do is get 7th place for year number one. We have given ourselves 87 points on the year, which might be enough for 7th already. But look at this, we're actually chasing down the Mercedes for 4th best this season. Now, trying to maximize points for this season, not that it doesn't matter, it does, but we got our eyes set on that Constructors. It's not going to happen this year, so I'm not going to focus on building up the car for the rest of the season. We're going to put all of our resources into research for next year's car. But we also have a very good storyline going on. So, taking care of a bunch of races recently. In Austria, we had a 7th and 8th place finish. It was actually, at the end of the day, a pretty good race, even though there were some shenanigans afoot, especially for Theo Pourchaire getting run off the track like twice. Look at the cars ahead of us, the 2 Red Bull, the 2 McLaren, the 2 Ferrari, right? So, that's exactly where we want to be. 7th place is basically our 1st place. So, things are looking great for us. But another storyline going on here is the battle in the Constructors between Ferrari and Red Bull. Red Bull just pulled back, what is that, 24 points on them? So they're up to 377, Ferrari's at 384, and the Drivers' Championship still led out in front by Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez really not helping out Red Bull right now, right? Just like in real life. But Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, they can both win the Drivers' Championship themselves, but Max out in front all by his lonesome. Come on, Theo. So here we are in Q2. Will the two 2BCR cars get through? Daniel gets through. Theo does not improve upon his time. Wow, rough qualifying here. So at the end of Q3, Max Verstappen, pole position, Charles Leclerc, number 2, Lando Norris, number 3. We get ourselves 9th and, 12th. And look at Carlos Sainz all the way down here. Worst qualifying track I have seen yet in this game. My God. Okay, so before we get the race started, I forgot to throw on the new engines, the new gearboxes, and the new batteries, and that's why we didn't have that pace during qualifying. Now, we also had the traffic, but when Daniel Ricciardo specifically got a clean lap in, he was still like 6, 7, 8, 9 tenths off the pace, right? So, they added something new in this game where if you break the Parc Fermé rules, you can actually start from the pit lane. Now, we haven't done that just yet, and it wasn't a great qualifying. I mean, we're in 9th and 12th, so trying to move up. Why not have a race where we start from the back and we see if we can have something legendary happen? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, here in Silverstone. We're starting from the pits. Oh no! And it's lights out and away we go. We're ahead of Sainz! The Ferrari's starting in the pits as well. Well, there goes our advantage over Carlos Sainz. We gotta wait for everyone to go past the pit lane and then we will be released. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. So, I don't think I want to battle the Ferrari. I think we can just let the Ferrari by and Carlos Sainz can drag us forward, right? We are P20. So, interesting way to start. Yes, this does happen in real life, and the game put it in there. There you go. So it looks like, hang on, whoa. It looks like if you go to the front, if you go to the front, you got Max Verstappen from pole position. He gets out on front. Charles Leclerc lost the position to Lando Norris. So the battle between Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sainz is going Verstappen's way right now, and the Constructors as well, as we're back here with our 2 drivers. All right, so let's pay attention to our boys. Theo Pourchaire and Daniel Ricciardo. Carlos Sainz is on the soft tire, so Carlos is going to be flying. Go ahead. Carlos, get blocked, buddy. Don't care. All right, that was qualifying for me. I got screwed over so many effing times, and then I forgot to put on my damn engines because my race engineers, the guys here, my Twitch scouts did not help me out. Side by side, oh my God, through Maggots and Beckett's. The overtake is done, and we are off. All right, so go for it, Carlos. Go for it. So I'm hoping that Carlos goes ahead and catches the back of the pack, creates some havoc for us, right? Carlos gets the overtake done on Daniel Ricciardo. Don't worry about it. We had a yellow flag shown right there. Hamilton running wide on turn 15.
Now we're with Lewis.
What happened, Lewis? Battling against George Russell. Lewis! This is your race. Through goes Hamilton. That's all right. He's all right. Did he get overtaken by Piastri? Piastri then sends the dive bomb down into the penultimate corner. Piastri did not get the move done. Hamilton defended it. There you go. DRS is enabled. All right, so again, I know what you guys are saying. Johnny, keep up with Carlos Sainz. You can use him to pull you ahead. Don't worry. Carlos Sainz is going to eventually catch up to this cluster. And he's going to be using his soft tires, trying to get by these guys one by one. Let this race come to us. Is there going to be a safety car? Is there going to be a VSC? Because that's what we're banking on, all right? These other guys right now, they're on soft tires and they're pushing. Look at our 96% mediums while everyone else is already down to the 90s, right? So let this race come our way. This is what our tire preservation will do. Now, what I can do, Theo, buddy, I'm going to ask you to not fight Daniel right now. And Theo, I want you to really conserve those tires, all right? Okay. We're going to give Theo an offset and maybe allow Theo to go one stop. My fans were saying, instead of going medium, soft, since you're starting at the back and you have the tire preservation, try a medium hard. Now, I don't think hard is going to have the pace here. It is a very hot day in Silverstone, so that's why we underfueled the car. Didn't want to have too much fuel in there because I don't want to be using on the highest setting, just because we could get some terminal damage. So let's just, this is a slow and steady wins the race kind of Grand Prix, right? So Theo's doing his, look at that. I'm overheating the engine with Theo just by driving behind Daniel Ricciardo. So Theo, I would like you to drive in clean air, buddy. You got to get out of that wake, that turbulent air. It is heating up the engine. So remember, if I'm dealing with these issues, all the other computers are dealing with these issues as well. All right, so one step at a time. I'm worried about Theo Pourchaire and that freaking. Is it trending downward? 115 Celsius. Hang on. 115 degrees Celsius. Is it trending downward by driving in clean air? Or am I going to have to scale back on the. I don't think it's going back. Man. There you go. There's some clean air right there. Still at 115. You're getting the DRS. No, it's staying at 115. So this is going to destroy our engine, our brand new engine. I don't want this. So I'm going to. Take out some fuel for Theo Pourchaire. It seems like I can maybe use some fuel with Daniel. I wonder if you can use some fuel out in front in clean air, and if it's fast enough to where it actually doesn't overheat your engine. But right now with Theo, this is way too much overheating. So don't worry about driving in clean air anymore because I'm saving the fuel. But these guys are going to catch back up. Don't worry. Remember, all the soft tire runners, they are going much faster than us. They're going to be pushing as well. We are slowly but surely going to pull ourselves back up. Now, let's see what Carlos Sainz is doing. So this is the hell that Carlos Sainz is in for, right? So he's on those soft tires. They're already down to 79%, while we're up there at 90 and 92. And look at him. He can't get the overtake done because the car on front of him also has the DRS and also has the slipstream. So he's just stuck in Nowheresville, burning through his resources, overheating his tires, overheating his engine. Look at this, right? So this is why I don't really feel the need to push right now, because you're just going to be in Shitsville. Let us conserve our tires, and we'll get our overtakes done off track, either through pit position, undercut, overcut, all of that good stuff. Look at this. Do I want to be in that? Oh man, they're going to go 3 wide into this corner. Watch out, it's the Zhou Guanyu corner. And he's just stuck behind the 2 Alpines, right? So, we can go ×2 here. Looks like Theo Pourchaire's engine is still overheating. Big pain in the ass. And Daniel Ricciardo is caught back up. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, watch this, all right? Avoid high-risk curbs, drive in clean air. Same thing with you. Avoid high-risk curbs and drive in clean air. These guys are going to be so slow. I will get my overtakes done. But I can actually use this time in the race to just conserve some resources. Now, the guys at the front, like a Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Checo Perez, Leclerc, we're not going to be catching up to these guys. But I got my eyes set on the Mercedes, right? George Russell in 6th and Lewis Hamilton in 7th. Can we get back up to them? Correa and Alonso and Stroll, 8, 9, and 10. Can we get back up to them? I think we can. So we're going to get an overtake done here with Daniel Ricciardo on Zhou Guanyu. Let's catch back up, yeah? I mean, I'm driving faster than these guys while conserving fuel, conserving tires, not avoiding the curbs, and driving in clean air. That's the pace that we have right now. And I'd imagine that all these guys with their lower tire, they're all conserving it right now, which is why our pace is actually decent. All right, so keep it going right here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure the tires don't get too cold, Johnny. Oh, I know. I got my eyes looking right now, but I'm not going to try to force an overtake. It's just going to be too much of a pain in the ass. Here you go. Here's a nice overtake for Daniel Ricciardo. Try to get it done. Stick it in there. There you go. Try to get it done. If you can get the overtake done, get it done. There you go, Daniel. Nice overtake right there. Now bring it back. So you guys see what's happening, right? the tire wear difference now is really coming back our way. And so even though we're conserving, we're still driving very quickly. Now, I'm falling a bit behind of the, I don't want to get overtaken. So Daniel, let's go again. All right, and Daniel, we are going to, don't worry about the curbs, don't worry about clean air, go again. And use a little deploy, because I don't want to get overtaken on the DRS. All right, Theo, you're all right. Just wait for these guys to fall out of DRS. You will get the overtake done. Don't worry about Theo. So my temperatures are really good. Daniel is using his battery to catch back up to Nico Hulkenberg. There you go. Porsche gets the move done on Zhou Guanyu. All right, so they're moving. They're doing good. All right, there you go. Top up, save, and go back into boom. There it is. All right, boom, Porsche. All right, so I want to make sure Porsche, yeah, he's still doing good. I don't want him fighting the teammate. Let's see what Theo can do. Can Theo get past this Alpine right now? The Alpine is down to 65% soft tires, so that's when it really starts to drop off. You can feel it around the 60% mark. Theo, can you get a dive bomb there done? I just want to wait. Remember, I can easily catch back up to the next group once I make that leapfrog, but don't need to be pushing my tires through this. It's just a waste. There's another DRS. Let's see, Theo, can you get that move done? I'll give you a little push. No. Don't worry about it, Theo. Don't worry about it. He's still getting DRS from Daniel Ricciardo ahead. Wait for Hulkenberg to fall out of range, then you get the overtake done with Daniel. Oh, man. You going to stick your nose down there, Daniel? He is. Daniel Ricciardo fully freaking wow. These guys, we are so much faster than them right now. All right, so how do we get this move done? No, we're good. Theo is still, as long as Daniel Ricciardo is out on front of Theo, I'm getting, like, Daniel's now pulling us ahead. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine, ladies and gentlemen. Checo goes fastest. All right, so let's try to summarize what I'm seeing around here. Tire wears. Everybody is starting to conserve their tires now. Max Verstappen at the front, he's still got 67%. We're in the mid-80s. Now, other medium tire runners, 76% for Lance Stroll. We have almost 10% better. George Russell. So you can compare our tires with these two guys. The soft tires are definitely going to be running out a lot quicker. But the hard tire runners, 77%, 71%, they're definitely pushing these tires. Now, the hards you can push, they're not going to overheat as quickly, but still, it's a hot day here, man. The track is 49 degrees Celsius. I don't know. All right, so Daniel, where are we? We want to catch up to Nico Hulkenberg. He's got a little bit. Yeah, okay, so Daniel, we're going to start pushing again with Daniel. All right, don't worry about the curbs. Don't worry about clean air. There you go. Theo, we're still getting pulled by Daniel Ricciardo. Pierre Gasly's in there, and Magnussen is in there as well, which is a bit of a pain in the ass because I am pulling them ahead, but I'm hoping that the pace difference will just be too much for them to get back. I think, you know what, we might have an overtake opportunity here for the Haas. Are the Haas going to get... DRS. He has DRS. We might have an attack here. Daniel, you don't want to lose any ground to the cars from behind, buddy. Do not let the Haas by. No, the Haas doesn't have the top speed to even catch him. There you go, around the outside for Theo Porsche. I want to get that move done. Stick it in, Dan. Stick it in there, Theo. Stick it in, buddy. Come on, Theo, get the move done. Through goes Hamilton corner. Don't go out wide. Come on, Theo, get the move done. There you go. Beautiful. Theo gets by the Alpine right there. And 2BCR continues to move up the grid. Slowly but surely. Don't need that safety car just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Not yet. All right, so Daniel is caught back up to the Haas, so right back into conserve mode.
So let's look after these tires.
Yep, you gotcha. Theo, don't worry about battling Daniel anymore. You're far enough back. I don't want to forget about it and screw over his race. There you go. Theo now. We want to go. We want to catch up. Yeah. We want to catch up with Theo. Come on, catch back up to Daniel Ricciardo. Next up, we have Nico Hulkenberg. I don't know if he's got DRS from the car ahead. Mechanical fault for Logan Sargent. That's a real one. Porsche overtakes Kevin Magnussen. Nice job, Theo. How long do we have a DRS? No DRS for Nico Hulkenberg right here. So, yeah, Daniel, it's time, buddy. It's time. Let's get this move done.
No lift and coast.
No lift and coast. Same thing with you. Get that move done, Theo. So Theo is right on the tail of Daniel now. All right, Theo, calm down. Don't overtake Daniel. All right, but you will get the overtake. Double overtake here. Double overtake for 2BCR. All right, double overtake, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, first up, Daniel Ricciardo. Get the move done, Daniel. There you go, Daniel. Around the outside. Now it's Theo. Down the inside. That would have been great. That would have been so great if we could have gotten a double overtake done. Come on, Theo. You got to get that move. All right, so Theo, I am pushing with Theo, so he'll get the move done eventually. I don't want to push it too hard, all right? So Daniel is now looking at the tail of Esteban Ocon. 17th position. We are slowly moving up, but we're going to have so much pace now with our overcut. It's going to be great. All right, so Theo, I want to get this move done now, all right? So come on, we're going to use a little deploy as well because I want to catch back up to Daniel. Daniel might have a DRS. Come on, look at the Haas using battery. All right, Haasie. I see how it is. Haas using battery for defense right now. Theo, you're fully, yeah, you're full. What the hell, Haas? Why? Nico Hulkenberg using his precious battery to try to defend the 2BCR. Buddy, it's not going to happen. It's not going to matter. Get the hell out of the way, you moron. Daniel, you're going to get that overtake done as well. Yeah, take your time. Back markers, big pain in the ass, but their tire wear down to 49%. Nico's at 51%. They've made it 10 laps. You know, like, it's going to be rough for these cars. All right, Daniel Ricciardo is going. Get that overtake done on the Alpine. Theo is going as well. He's getting that overtake done. So Daniel's starting to pull ahead of Theo. We will start to use our pace and our fuel as well. We're saving that fuel. And once we get the clean air, we can start to deploy it. All right. So Daniel with the overtake on Esteban Ocon. All right. So I don't want you to worry about fighting your teammate right now. And Daniel, I want to make sure we're good. Yep, there's no issues. So my drivers are racing at their full pace in terms of clean air and look, they definitely use their battery on that corner. That's wild, man. Daniel, you're gonna have to lose Esteban Ocon so we can drop that DRS. Come on, buddy, get going. Daniel is now behind Logan Sargent, who has a mechanical issue, so he's gonna be driving so slow. Yep, gonna get the overtake done here in Maggots and Beckett's. Get out of the way there, Logan Sargent. I'm coming on through. Next up, Theo Pourchaire. Can you get the move done on Sargent? Sargent doesn't have a DRS. Come on! Oh, he couldn't get it done. That's all right. But look at Theo. Look at Theo's, what's it called? Heating again, right? When we stay behind these cars, we do overheat the engines. Now, I want to try to get this move done. Logan Sargent with mechanical issue and 45% tires. Come on. He's not even using his battery. Look, his battery is beeping. How is he... Theo, buddy. Now. Theo, fucking do it. Now. He's got no battery. He's got worn down tires. He's in a Williams, and it's malfunctioning. Now, Theo. Let's go, buddy. Hulkenberg with a mechanical fault. I'm telling you, everybody's car is overheating here. Everybody's car. There you go. Flying right past them. No issues at all. Good job, Theo. All right, let's bring the temperatures down quickly. No. Next up. All right, you'll get by. You'll get by. Calm down. You'll get by when we get by. Up to Valtteri Bottas is up next. Pourchaire gets by Logan Sargent. Nice job. All right, so Max Verstappen, I mean, we're getting into the point where we might get overlapped. You can see Max on the mini-map. He's coming across the start-finish straight, right? So we got to get out there. We got to log some real good lap times now. All right, so Ricciardo, got to get both of these guys by. All right, we're going to try it again. We're going to try it again, ladies and gentlemen. Double overtake, all right? Double overtake. Come on, boys. Get this double overtake done on Joe. Or is it Joe? No, it's Valtteri Bottas. Oh, what a defense right there. But oh, Pourchaire sneaks it through. Bottas closes off the door. All right, I told Pourchaire he's allowed to fight. There you go. Pourchaire is through. All right, Ricciardo, now you're going to conserve, and you're going to let Pourchaire pull you ahead, buddy. Let's see if Pourchaire's pace can help us out a little bit. Freaking Bottas, how you going to move like that? That's crazy movement for defense on a DRS. Just pull out on front of somebody? The hell? All right, so Daniel, conserve your tires. Don't worry about it, buddy. You'll fall behind a little bit. Oh, yeah, you know what? Look at this. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, take a deep seat. We have accomplished our first stint goal. And what was our goal? We cleared all of the guys behind us. We cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hamilton into the pits. Hamilton is behind us. That is so big. Hamilton, the Mercedes that we want to catch, he went into the pits and came out behind us, all right? So now we can control him with our pace. So now if we go one stop, we're on the same strategy as Lewis Hamilton. Now, I still think a two-stop might work because we're going to have incredible pace come the end of the race. But we'll see. Because I'm hoping that maybe a safety car or a VSC can kind of shape what I should do next. Now, Daniel, I don't want you fighting. I don't want you fighting. All right, Theo took it from you, buddy. Deal with it. Deal with it. All right, so I'm going to start to use some fuel now with Theo because we have some clean air on front of us. I want to see how the engine reacts to clean air while using the high fuel mix, all right? I want to see if we begin to overheat or not. So this is going to be Theo Pourchaire pulling Daniel Ricciardo around. In fact, Daniel's engine is starting to overheat, so I'm going to go back to normal pace but conserve some fuel with Daniel Ricciardo, and let's see what Theo can do. Still at 112 degrees Celsius. So it doesn't seem like it's overheating too much. So this is actually, we're putting in some real good pace. So if I can get a lap done here, I'll show you guys the lap times. Max Verstappen into the pits. All right. So hang on a second. There goes Charles Leclerc. He's going on hards. He's going, wait, did he start on hards? Wait a minute. What is this strategy for Max? Hards this early? It's got to be a two-stop. Hang on, tire history. Max, he went sauce for 14, and now he's switching to the hard tires. But other hard tires, they're already down to 15. Hards are not getting... Other hard tire runners, Leclerc has already gone through 40% in 15 laps. No, it's not a one-stop, guys. It's a two-stop.
You're doing well.
Don't get fooled. If I can spend my entire time on mediums or softs, we'll be driving much faster. No, 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 no. No, 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 I don't like this. All right, so Theo Pourchaire gets by Alex Albon. 32% softs, buddy. Come on. Soft, hard, soft for Max. I think Max is doing soft, hard, medium. Because he's going to push on those hards. Like, they're going to burn, man. It's I don't know. I don't know. This is what's great about this game, right? The strategies that unfold on front of your eyes. All right, so Daniel gets by the Williams. All right, so we're still just pushing with everybody. Yeah, Daniel's back within range. So let's get the push going again for Theo Pourchaire, and I can conserve some fuel with Daniel Ricciardo. Not going to conserve the tires anymore, all right? Got to push. Got to push. But we still have 65%. We're at lap 16. Now, maybe I do the one-stop. Maybe I get to lap like 23, 24, and then we switch to the hard tires. But I got to be honest with you guys. I would love the chance to slap on some softs and burn this track up, man. If everyone else thinks that they're going to just conserve those hards to the end and I go out there and I blister, that'd be great. I want to go a little bit faster, but I got to stay on board here to kind of keep Daniel and Theo together so we maximize their pace. Daniel right now is conserving the fuel while Theo is using the fuel. The temperatures are not getting out of control, so both of our drivers are working very well with one another right now. So I'm just going to keep it right here. I'm going to keep it right here. You can split if you want. Can never go wrong that way. Having two drivers that can help each other out, right? Also, you might have some crashes. You might have some, we're hoping for a we're hoping for a safety car. Safety car would really help us out, man. Right now, a safety car would be great. Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton both came out behind us. Nah, I think it's a two-stop, guys. I think it's a two-stop. I don't really like the idea of the hard tires. So let's see where Correa comes out. Correa's going to come out way behind us. So there's the overcut that I'm hoping I can get on Correa, right? So Correa going to soft tires. Hard to freaking... So the hard for Correa lasted 17. The softs are going to last 12 or something. No, man, this is a two-stop. It is a two-stop, and I'm hoping that undercut now on Correa, we can just stay out here for as long as possible, man. It is definitely a two-stop. It has to be. All right, so keep on going here. I might want to switch Daniel, and I might want to make that switch here. Hang on, let me think. Yeah, all right, so we are going to make the switch. Daniel Ricciardo is now going to get out on front. We're going to start using his fuel. Theo Pourchaire, get through Maggots and Beckett's, and then I'm going to ease off the fuel for you, buddy. All right, now, Theo, I do not want you defending, and Daniel, I don't want you defending either, all right? You two are now friendly teammates. All right, conserve your fuel. Daniel, go, buddy, go, go, go. All right, so Daniel now has got the DRS. I am not giving any fuel to Pourchaire on this straight. I'm hoping that Daniel can get this overtake done right here. Is he going to get it done? Come on, time bomb. There you go. Ah, no. All right, calm down. We can make this work. Don't have to. No. Relax. Okay. Keep your pace up. The next DRS zone. How do I get the overtake done? I don't want to have them switch positions because then you lose too much time. There is Lewis Hamilton right behind us. We want to work together here. All right. Daniel. All right. Hang on. I'm going to pause this so I can get this sorted out perfectly. All right, top up. Daniel now. You're going to push You're going to push, and you're going to deploy. All right? I'm not, yeah, you're allowed to fight. And Theo, you're allowed to fight as well. Now, I don't really care about Lewis Hamilton behind me. It'd be nice to keep him there. But if he's fighting, so be it. So I just want to try to get this switch done, have Daniel leading the race, and start saving some fuel with what's his name? Theo Pourchaire, right? So here comes Daniel Ricciardo. Now, there you go. That should be enough to get it done. Come on, let's go. Let him by, Theo. Let him by. No shenanigans. Boom. All right, now, back to it, Theo. Conserve your fuel. Boom. Daniel, you're going to use your fuel. Don't worry about your battery. All right. Now, Theo, you can go back to defending, but don't fight your teammate. And same thing with you, Daniel. Go back to defending, all right? Because I don't want Lewis Hamilton to get a free overtake on either one of these guys. So there is the switch that I just made. And now we can go back to using our fuel again, but switch our drivers up. So now it's going to be Daniel Ricciardo pulling Theo Pourchaire around. And as long as Theo Pourchaire is within... you know what? No. Keep that standard right there because the braking zone for the defense. All right, so you can see what I'm doing right now. This is good. This is good. So we still got Lewis back there. Lewis Hamilton trying to fight. Lewis Hamilton, here we go. Can Sir Lewis Hamilton on 80% medium tires get the move done? This is where 2BCR working as a unit. The slipstream and the DRS pull from Daniel Ricciardo is helping us out in the biggest of ways right now. Keep on going. Keep Lewis Hamilton right there. So at the beginning of the race, I told you guys where we wanted to end up, right? The McLarens, the Red Bull, and the Ferrari, that was always going to be tough. Sainz ended up behind us, but still, you knew he was going to go. But the two Mercedes at 7 and 8 or 8 and 9, I absolutely think we can do that. So let's see. See what Lewis can do. There's the slipstream. There's the DRS for Theo Pourchaire. And bang. Pit on lap 25. Again, guys, I was able to extend this medium tire so long because think about how much I was conserving the tire. If I flat out the hard tire, I think I'm going to burn through it. And if I coast on the hard tire, it's going to be slow as hell. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, why is Daniel Ricciardo's car overheating? Even when he's out on front all by himself? All right, I don't like that. Has it got hotter? 25 degrees Celsius? Is it getting hotter? Oh, man, I think it's getting hotter. All right, so Daniel, I'm going to keep on using your engine here, buddy. Here comes Carlos Sainz as well. Carlos Sainz is behind this mess now, so we are webbing up Hamilton and Carlos Sainz with our strategy. Big pain in the ass, right? Yeah, here we go. All right, so there's the DRS overtake. Lewis Hamilton, we know it's going to happen. I can't defend this. They're going to have they got the faster car and they got the better tire right now, right? So we are racing our race, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going double. I'm going two-stop. Although the fans have said something very interesting about the reports, the circuit info, the pit lane time loss, 22 seconds, right? So they were saying it's a very long pit lane. Do we want to lose some time there? I don't know. All right, so that's enough pushing. We're back in traffic. Who is this car in front of us? That is Lance Stroll. We have caught back up to Lance Stroll, the Aston Martin. I don't know where Lance Stroll started the day, but we have caught back up to him. That is massive, man. So we caught an Aston. Pourchaire getting a DRS pull off of Lewis Hamilton right there. Lewis trying to get the move done. Not going to happen, Lewis. All right, I'm going to push a little bit with Theo. I'm going to push a little bit with Theo because I want to stay in DRS range of these guys, all right? There you go. That's enough. That's enough, Theo. There you go. So next up, we got Lance Stroll, who's got a damaged car. Yeah, that's why I'm overheating. All right, we want to get this move done. We want to get this move done, Daniel. We don't want to get stuck behind Lance Stroll. That's going to be someone we're going to be battling with the entire race. So what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what Lance Stroll does when he goes in. If he switches to the hards, more than likely that's going to be a one-stop. But if he switches to the softs, oh, man, he used battery right there. Thanks a lot, you dickhead. All right, yeah, Lancey keeping us behind.
Keep this level of
not much I can do. There goes the Ferrari past Theo Pourchaire, right? Now, you know what? I can actually use these guys to pull me ahead as well. George Russell into the pits. There's George. George went from, hang on a second, tire history. George went from mediums, 20 laps, to now hards, 32 laps. Let's see how much the hards can do. The hards here can do 44 laps, man, on a I don't know. I don't know, man. I have no clue what the right call on this race is. Because, again, a safety car, I just want to go as deep as possible. Go as deep as possible. Don't go for an early pit. You want to go as deep as possible on this. Even if you're two-stopping, go as deep as possible. A safety car or VSC would be so big right now. So Lance Stroll leading this pack right now. Big pain in the ass is Lance Stroll. Can't get by him. We got the Mercedes, we got the Ferrari back here. Theo Porcher is back here as well. This is, oh man, side by side. Have the freaking McLaren and the Ferrari crash. Why not? All right, so here goes Lance Stroll again on the DRS. Let's see if he's going to use battery to try to stay away from me. DRS, we're catching up. I didn't use battery, though. I'm all right with conserving my tires right now. I'm all right with staying behind Lance Stroll. As long as these other two drivers are staying behind. There's Lance into the pits. All right, so Ricardo is loose again. What happened to Sainz? What the hell? Porcher overtook Sainz? How? How did you get back?
Was at turn 15.
Oh, the DRS train is just becoming a mess, dude. Oh, man, he got a DRS, and Carlos Sainz was on the wrong line, dude. There you go, Porcher getting back on front of the Ferrari, slowing down Carlos Sainz' race even more, man. You can see what I mean about Carlos Sainz. What's he got left for his last stint? Hard tires? I'm on my first stint still, buddy. Oh, we're going to be flying on those softs. All right, so now what I want to try to do, edit strategy, right? I want to give you guys a visual. If I were to throw in 2 new stints, right? Both were soft tires. Could I theoretically already go to the end? Pit right now. All right, and pit right now. I can already theoretically go to the end on these 2 tires. But I'd like to actually push them. Now, if I wanted to push these tires, let's see. See how freaking crazy this track is? I'd have to get to lap, and I'm not going to get there. So, are we going to do like a mixture where it's in between? Also, these tires are going to overheat a lot. Boom. And then, yeah, that's where we want to get. We want to get to lap 20. In fact, I could even maybe just conserve a little bit on the first. Yeah, you know what? That's what we could do. All right. One stop, they're saying. Maybe we split the strategies. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I do have a strong feeling that the softs are going to be so much faster, man. I do. It's a hot day. It's the only thing that is keeping me on the fence is the hot day, because the hard tires on a hot day are nice because they don't burn through. But they're slow. That's the problem. They are slow. All right, so my engines are overheating right now, so be it. There goes Lewis Hamilton on his 68% medium tires out on front of us. So be it. Where is, by the way, I said I was going to watch Lance Stroll's pit. Lance went medium. Lance, I'm telling you guys. I am telling you guys. Lance Stroll just went medium to medium. Or is he still out there? Stroll. No, 98%. Stroll has another pit stop coming. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you. I hear what you're saying. What's it called? But it's not a track that I can defend track position. That's the other thing. It's not like it was Miami in the rain where I can work my magic. You know what I mean? Like, this is different. This is all pace. This is pure pace. You can overtake on this track. I think hards are the way to go. Everybody's telling me hards. Everybody is saying hards. If I don't go hards and it doesn't work, then I'm the failure. But if I go hards and it doesn't work, then at least I can claim, hey, we should have tried it my way. Split. I think I got to split the strat. Yeah, I really don't know what to do, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Got a DRS pull for both drivers. That's nice. Now Theo is behind. All right, so Theo... we still have George Russell. There's George Russell now on the hard tires. All right, so what did George do? Reports, tire history. George Russell went mediums to hard. So is George trying to get to the end of the race now? Probably. Probably. 2-stop Daniel. He's the higher pit stop. Okay, I don't know what I don't know what I want to do. I really do not know what I want to do. I got to get some clean air again so I can get these temperatures under control. But Daniel is leading the pack right now. Yeah, so we got to lap 25. Basically got through halfway of the race. The big question now becomes, do we two-stop and have soft all the way to the end and burn? Or do we go hard tires and just try to coast to the end? If we go hard tires and coast to the end, we're not going to have any ability to fight. It's just track position. All the other cars are going to be faster than us. You might have those other guys who are on 2 stops, but then they're going to be behind you, and they're going to be way faster. They're going to catch you, and they're going to overtake you without any problems, right? Track position, like I said, you're not going to be able to hold on to it. Now, Theo Porcher, you're still not fighting, so let's bring everything down with Theo. Lap 42. Yeah, there goes Lewis. He's getting by. All right, so I think it is time to start. We got to make our decision here. All right, so Daniel, start pushing. All right. I am going to split the strategies, ladies and gentlemen. Theo Porcher is going to 1-stop it. Daniel Ricciardo is going to 2-stop it. We're going to see how it plays out, all right? So Daniel, start pushing. Theo, start pushing. Theo, you're going to come in first, buddy. All right, hard tires for Theo. There you go. So I'm going to listen to my 2BCR racing mechanics. I can't think everything through myself, so I have to trust my team, all right? It's 2BCR Racing Team, right? So here you go. I'm going to listen to you guys. The fans are calling for it. So we're going to know what the better call was based on who finishes ahead of who. Ricardo on the 2-stop or Theo Pourchaire on the 1-stop, all right? Daniel should get another lap in, and he'll get a DRS pull. I'm hoping that Theo doesn't get too much of an undercut and start messing around with Daniel, because Daniel needs to go out in front. In fact, if we can get Daniel out in front pushing, then he can pull the hard tires of Theo around a little bit, so that's actually not that bad of an idea. All right, so we're committing to it. Pit crew, please don't screw the pooch, all right? This is already going to be a hard enough strategy the way it is. It's getting hot. It's 26.5 degrees Celsius now. It's a hot day here. Here comes Theo into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. What can Theo Pourchaire do? All right, so on those hard tires, I'll try to heat them up right away, but I'm going to have to conserve them. Theo Pourchaire into the pits. We need no shenanigans, 2BCR team. Come on, boyos. You can get this done. I believe in you. Tsunoda goes by. Alonso goes by. It's a long, slow crawl down the pit lane. Hard tires for Theo Pourchaire. Bang. Bang. No issues. Nice pit stop. 2.6 seconds. Hell yeah. My pit crew getting much better. We got our consistency down, and now we're getting our pit time a lot lower as well. 2.6. That was really good. All right, so Theo is loose. We got a Williams behind him and Alex Albon. I don't want to get overtaken by him, but so be it if it happens. There you go. Get your car up to speed. All right, now we're on board here with Daniel Ricciardo. Plenty of soft tires. We're 2-stopping with Daniel, all right? 2-stopping with Daniel. All right, so Theo, you don't want to... Oh, man, that's the only thing. My tires aren't warm just yet. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Albon, you'll overtake Albon eventually. Don't worry about it. The hard tires take a while to warm up. Albon's probably pushing those already warm soft tires. So, and I came out right in a DRS train. I'll get it back. Let the tires warm up. I'll get it back. Ricardo's going to have to deal with Alex Albon as well, right? So, back to the original. Let me stop this for a second. Remember what we said at the beginning? I got my pit stop in, and look who I came out on front of. Both Haas, both Kick, both Alpine, and one Williams. Actually, both Williams, right? So there's the overcut. That's what I did by conserving my tires and not fighting them. I overcut all of those guys, all right? Beautiful. Just slowly but surely getting the moves done. So Daniel now, into the pits, baby. All right, Daniel. You're going to be flying, buddy. You've been given the green light. Oh, my God, it's getting so hot, though. 27.3 degrees Celsius. Oh, no. It's going to be even. I don't know. Does that make it better for the 1-stop, or is that better for a 2-stop? I have no clue. All right, so if I push the hard tires with Theo, look how much they burn out. So I'm going to have to just conserve with Theo. All right, fuel. There you go. Daniel, no shenanigans, please. 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 Yes! One more pit stop. One more pit stop, pit crew. One more, boys.
So you should have a clear track on pit exit.
Should have a clear track on pit exit. He's going to come out on Theo, in front of Theo. Go, go, go. Stay on front of Theo. Stay on front of Theo. Theo Pourchaire around the corner. There's Daniel. Theo is caught up. Beautiful. All right, that's what I want to see. All right, so let's get Daniel going now. All right, let's get Daniel going now. Theo. Yeah, Theo, you got to catch up to Daniel right now. You got to catch up. Daniel, calm down and wait for Theo to catch you. Then when he's in the DRS, that's when you can take off. All right, buddy? Calm down. This Dan Williams is big pain in the ass right now. Okay, so I got to use Pourchaire, and I got to try to catch up to Daniel Ricciardo, right? So we're just easing these tires in with Daniel. I know I got to push them, but it's an even hotter day now, so just trust me. Trust me. This is slow and steady wins the race. This is the tortoise versus the hare, man, and we are inching our way closer to a solid finish from dead last, man. All right, Theo, have you caught him? Have you caught him? No DRS yet for Theo. Jesus, man. See how fast the soft tires are compared to the mediums? I'm pushing. Oh, man, I think you guys might have screwed over Theo here. I got to get him back up to Daniel so he can have somewhat pace with the beginning stint of these hards. All right, so Daniel, it's time to start pushing, buddy.
Okay, mate. No more lifting.
You're good.
Needed.
Go for it. I just got to try to catch up with Theo here. Come on, Theo. Get right back in there, buddy. All right, so conserve. All right, conserve and conserve. All right, so I got Theo Pourchaire back in the DRS range of Daniel. Daniel's on the soft tire using the fuel now, right? Engine is hot. I know. I can't do anything about it. Other people's engines are hot as well. I'm going for it. I'm going for a real good... in fact, now that we're this close with Theo, I can calm down the engine here. But with Daniel, I'm pushing. All right, in fact, yeah, I'm full pushing with Daniel. I don't care. He's leading. It's clean air. Hopefully, there you go. The day, I think it's getting cooler. Yeah, it's getting cooler. 25.9. It's no longer red. The track, we got some cloud cover. Good. Got some cloud cover. The clouds are covering up the sun, cooling down our engines a little bit. Beautiful. Theo, you're not overtaking, right? You're not overtaking. All right, Theo. Take your time, buddy. Take your time. Don't worry about it. I know it may look like Theo is driving faster. He's not. He's constantly in a slipstream. If they were to switch positions, Daniel would be right there pushing Theo, right? So Theo is in a very good spot, being able to get pulled around the track right now. 2 DRS zones, lots of slipstreams on this track. So I'm just going to let these guys do their thing, man. Track temperature coming down too. Good, good. That's really good for us. Now, I do not need a safety car right now. A safety car or virtual safety car right now wouldn't do it. It would screw our race over. All right, so basically what we want to do is we want to get past Stroll. We want to get past Sonoda and Correa. We want to get past Alonso and then have the safety car happen, right? If it's going to happen. That's all I'm saying. That's when it would be perfect to have happen. All right, so here we go. Back on board with Theo Pourchaire. He has fallen out of a second. All right, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm going to bring down our temperatures right now. We got plenty of fuel for Theo Pourchaire, but I do have to conserve my engine. Yeah. Everything's good. Everything's good. The day is getting cooler. Let's bring our engine temperatures back down so there's no issues, and just let our drivers do their thing. So I'm sure you guys are wondering lap times, right? Daniel's doing a 32.2. Verstappen at the front doing a 32.0. So we're 2/10 off the pace of Max. All right, so it's not bad. He's on worn down hard tires. Stroll, last lap. Stroll did a 33.2. Ricardo did a 32.2. We're driving 1 second a lap faster than Lance Stroll. Stroll just did a 33.5. We did a 32.1. We're almost a second and a lap faster than Lance Stroll, right? So we are flying right now. The sun is back out. Yeah, I see it. Sun is back out. Temperatures might start to rise again, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately for us. Keep on getting that DRS. Gotta say, Pourchaire on the hard tires, he's putting in some real good lap times. So all these other guys, they're going to be going to the pits again, right? Because the way we've set up this strategy, I'm coasting up to them. So I'm hoping to get these overtakes done off track. I don't want to battle with them. Lance Stroll still has tons of life left in that medium tire. I don't want to pull him ahead. So once I get this overtake done with Daniel, I'm going to be pushing with Daniel to leave Lance Stroll behind. All right, here we go. I am not, Alonso into the pits. Mistake. Come on. Alonso into the pits. Mistake. Come on, game. Give him a freaking big fat mistake. Come on. Screw up, Aston Martin. No problems. Correa. Screw up. Medium tires. All right, so no screw-ups right there. They're going to the end on those medium tires. Got it. All right. We got to get by. We got to get by now. Let's go. So this is where Daniel Ricciardo leaves Theo Pourchaire behind, unfortunately. But because there's a car in my way, I can't do this. I got to go. Go for it, Daniel. Get that overtake done there on Lance Stroll. Bang, down the inside, and leave him behind, all right? Get a second before the next DRS zone. You got those soft tires, you can do it. Now, Theo, you're going to be trailing, so let's try to catch up to Lance Stroll and use him to pull us around a little bit. I don't have the DRS anymore for Theo Pourchaire. Now, Lance is doing his best to try to keep in the DRS zone of Daniel Ricciardo. He's actually doing pretty good. I think he's going to get, well, oh my God. Damn you, Lance Stroll. He's pushing on those worn-down mediums, but he used his battery. I think his rear wing is going to open right here. Yeah, there it goes, you son of a bitch. All right, Pourchaire, calm down. Just race your race, Pourchaire. So this is where the one stop now hurts us. I am just stuck in Nowheresville with Theo Pourchaire, right? That's what you guys wanted. I have lost the DRS for Theo. There's nothing I can do to get it back. All right, they are just going to be faster than you. And if I burn through the tire, it will not last the race. That's the problem with the hard. It's way too hot. All right, so you calm down. Calm everything down, Ricardo. We're going to build this back up. We'll get the overtake done on Yuki, and then we'll take off into the distance. All right, calm down. Bring it all down. Now, deploy. Attack. Go. Get it done, Daniel. I need this overtake done right now. Theo is using his fuel. The tires, man. The tires. Look at we're already 1.7 behind Lance Stroll now. And Stroll's on mediums at 58%. You see what I mean? The hards. You got to push them for them to have the pace. I think that was the wrong call, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now I'm going to do Pourchaire a big favor with Daniel Ricciardo. We've got to drop Yuki, and we've got to drop Lance Stroll. So come on, Daniel. We need some qualifying laps right now, buddy. And then I got to go back into conserving the tire, but I got to pull out a second. He's already done it. Nice job. Yuki, how much tire left? Oh, yeah, Yuki's not going to be there. All right. So we've already got where we want. There you go. Conserve, neutral. All right, so Daniel doing his thing, ladies and gentlemen. At least he's going forward, while Pourchaire is now 2.7 seconds behind Lance Stroll, right? So there it is, guys. That's what you wanted. You got him on the hard tire for the 1 stop. There you go. This might even be a 3 stop by the end of it, man. I think you guys might have messed up Theo Pourchaire's race, but we'll see. We'll see. Can Daniel Ricciardo get a pit stop worth of gap between himself and Theo Pourchaire on these soft tires? I'm allowing Theo to push on that on those hards, although his tire, yeah, his temps are getting way out of control. No, I keep on pushing. I have to. 3 pits, what the hell? Hey man, it's happened. It's absolutely happened in Formula 1. I think Qatar has 3 stops, right? When it's a hot day, I mean, what are you gonna do? Everyone starts conserving until some one team just decides I'll put it on an extra pit stop and I'll fly. And if you can make up 20 seconds while everyone else is coasting, you know, if I'm doing 2.5 seconds a lap faster, that's 10 laps. Boom, you can have it done in no time. So Carlos Sainz in. Was there a mistake? I don't know. So Sainz went, hang on a second. Sainz went soft, medium, and soft for another 15, 17 laps. I mean, 17 laps? That's a long time for the soft tires, buddy. That's a real long time. But Theo Pourchaire is not going to get ahead. So you can see the pace that Sainz had, right? He got all the pit stops in and actually came out on front of us. But there you go. Hamilton and Tsunoda into the pit. Theo Pourchaire will come out on front of Lewis Hamilton. So there's the battle now. Oh, Hamilton's coming out on hard tires. Interesting. So Hamilton out on the hards now at 99%. Can Theo defend with the 76%? This is the problem you guys have put me in, right? So now we are only doing the 1 stop, which means we're out in front, but now we're a sitting duck with Theo. We are not moving forward. We're going to have to be defending from others overtaking us, right? All right, so Theo, yeah, the day is cooling off. I gotta cool down your engine, buddy. Just a few sectors here. It's 23.8 degrees Celsius. The temps are coming down. Daniel's doing his thing as well. All right, so with Daniel now, I know that I can get to the end with Daniel, right? So hang on a second. Edit strategy. If I were to add 1 more soft tire, I just want to see if I can, like, when I can push it. There you go. So all I have to do is get to lap 40. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to start to push with Daniel. I don't want the worn down softs to slow down and give me really bad lap times. So it's time to start pushing through the rest of this. And then the last tire, we will just take it based on how much, how much life we have left in it, all right? So Pourchaire, Alonso is behind. Alonso is how far back? Oh, 20 seconds back. Damn, Pourchaire has got a 20-second gap on Lewis. Okay, well, there you go. That's the extra pit stop, right? Yeah, that's the extra pit stop. You know what that is as well? Do you remember the part of the race where Sainz and Lewis were stuck behind us and we had one big... Lewis was unable to get an undercut and really maximize that second stint. The second stint really hurt Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz. Now, Carlos is in the Ferrari, so it's much faster. But, man, we are clearly ahead of Lewis right here. All right, Pourchaire. You got to show me that pace now, buddy. Get those temperatures under control. Next up, Lance Stroll, 43%. You know he's going to be going into the pits. Daniel Ricciardo. So I'll save up some fuel. I haven't really used my battery charge at all this race. We've been very good with our battery. And Lance Stroll's into the pits, all right? So let's see. Stroll's got to come out on soft tires, right? It's got to be. Let me just see. So I know now I can pit with Daniel Ricciardo and get to the end. I just want to give myself a chance to really push towards the end. So here comes Lance Stroll into the pits, soft tires. Remember, Daniel's going to have to deal with this. Daniel has to pit and come out on front of these guys. So are we going to have that gap over Lance Stroll or not? I can't worry about it. I'm just up here doing my own thing with Daniel Ricciardo. So let's see. Actually, did Stroll come out in any traffic? Because that would be horrible for him. Yeah, he came out behind Tsunoda, and yeah, he's stuck back there. All right, so we're going to give ourselves a nice offset with Daniel Ricciardo. And Theo Pourchaire, he's got himself an 8-second gap ahead of Alonso, but Alonso's got 80% mediums with 15 laps to go while we're on the hards, right? So All right, we're good. So, yeah, the tire temperatures or the engine temps are coming back down. That's good. I just want to see 114 or 113 to where it's not in the red anymore, and then I can go back. All right, Daniel Ricciardo. So we're going to stay on board with Daniel. 15 laps to go. I just want to get through this tire. All right, let me do my thing, ladies and gentlemen. I really feel like this is a slow and steady wins the race kind of Grand Prix. And that's exactly what I'm going for. So I see Lewis Hamilton, Correa, and Alonso battling. That's good for Pourchaire. Pourchaire, I'm going to save up some fuel so that you can battle with these guys. I also have the battery for Pourchaire. There you go. Let me make sure nothing's bad. You can fight the teammate again, Theo. Don't worry about that. And you're good as well. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel's tires are starting to burn out. George Russell into the pits next. George, let's see, soft tires. So George is now coming out on softs. All right, so Daniel, you're good enough now, buddy. Push to the end.
As much full throttle as you can.
Yep, push to the end, buddy. You're good now. I'm not conserving anymore. Yellow flag, please! Please! Oh, my God, my heart dropped right there for a second, ladies and gentlemen. With Russell, we would have came out on front of Russell. If a safety car hits right now, man... If a safety car hits right now, or even a VSC for Daniel Ricciardo, a safety car would be huge. Yeah, we're going to get to the end with Theo, but we got to keep it right here. Can't do much else. All right, so temperature's back under control. Let's go, Theo. Let's start pushing, buddy. All right, so George Russell 2 seconds behind. Hamilton has already cut in so much time. Yeah, they're on their way. Here come the Mercedes. Good luck there, Pourchaire. Good luck, buddy. All right, Daniel. You can do one more lap, buddy, and then we're going in for the last set of soft tires. All right, so actually we'll see. I'll stay on board here with Ricciardo. If I can get another lap in, I'll do it because again, I'm playing the safety car VSE game, right? The longer we can stay out. I know it's a miracle right now. It's like trying to win the lottery. You're just hoping for something that is completely out of your control, but. Like I said, it could be a top 5 finish if it's something crazy like that, right? Especially if these guys at the front decide to not come in, and I got a fresh soft tire that I could throw on, and those guys at the front stay out to defend their position. Oh my God, it could be huge. All right, so 42%. Do I want to come in right now? Yeah, I don't want to go another lap and be down in the 30s. Daniel, you're in, buddy. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to leave Daniel on aggression, and we're going to see if we can go to the end. If not, we're going to have to conserve a little bit. Here we go.
Yep.
Have we had a safety car at all? I don't know if we had a safety car. We've had red flags. Have we had VSCs? I don't know if we had a safety car. You might be onto something. Rare in this game. Well, it was weird. That Jeddah Grand Prix, it seemed like there was like 6 or 7 incidents. I don't know. Maybe the racing directors got on them after Jeddah and was like, hey, come on, guys. Get your shit together. There's George Russell coming up on Theo Pourchaire now. Nothing I can do with Theo. But my last refuge with Theo Pourchaire is to use the battery to stay with George to try to get as many DRS pulls as I can before he leaves me behind. All right, so that's what we're going to do right now. Deploy. Come on, Daniel. All right, so I'm just going to deploy now with Theo so that, what's his name, George Russell can pull me ahead and we can defend against Lewis Hamilton. Come on, pit crew. Come on, pit crew. This is the biggest pit stop this season right now, all right? The 2-stop is on. The 2-stop is on. Bang. Boom. No problems, no issues. 2BCR. Fantastic. Fantastic work today, boyos. Great effing job in the pits. They did exactly what they needed to do. And now Theo is clearly ahead of Daniel. Daniel, go. Stay ahead of them, Daniel. Fuel. Go. Daniel gets out of on front of both Correa and Tsunoda. Whoa, baby, the overcut, the 2-stop overcut. We got ahead of the RBs. We got ahead of the RBs, and Daniel is looking at a points finish and starting on the pit straight, baby. I told you. All right, Pourchaire. So I've already lost them. All right, so Pourchaire has already lost George Russell. Nothing we can do now with Theo. Next up is Lewis Hamilton, 4.5 seconds away. 16% difference for Lewis. That is significant, but it's probably because he's pushing him. So if he's pushing him to make up time, then maybe it'll equal out a little bit closer. All right, so I can't push the tire all the way with Daniel. I'm just trying to get it up to speed. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Am I in DRS range right here of Alonso? I am. Come on. Let's get this move done. So Alonso, he's going to the end on those mediums. Alonso is also 2-stop, but look, he's got 69% mediums with 10 laps to go, and I got 95% softs. Bye, Fernando. Oh, slow and steady winning the race. The resource management by 2BCR has been stellar here today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now I want to get by. I want to push by Alonso. Alonso could be a pain in the ass. Let's see if I can leave him. Let's see if I can leave him behind. Pourchaire in 8th. He is 3 seconds ahead of Lewis Hamilton now. Yikes. So he's on. Yeah, he's just doing his thing. All right, so do we drop Alonso?
Overtake available.
Did we drop Alonso? Can I get the rear cam, please? 1 second. I might have just dropped Alonso right there. All right, get everything back under control. I got to get a few laps of control and a few laps of push, all right? I know what I'm doing here. So there's Alonso dropped. Next up, Lewis Hamilton. 73% hard. Now, by the time I catch him, my softs might be worse by the hards, right? But we are flying. And that was my initial position. I wanted to battle the Mercs. Well, guess where we are? We got Theo Pourchaire, who is 4.8 behind Russell. Russell's on 78% soft tires. We're not going to catch them. But Lewis Hamilton could be somebody that we get both of our cars ahead of, man. Could be great. He is 2.4 seconds behind Theo now. All right, so just get everything back under control. As long as I'm getting through these back markers, I'm fine. I know I got tire to use, but the fact is he's on 71% hards. I'm already driving faster than him. 29.7 last lap for Ricardo, a 31.2 for Lewis. Excuse me, back marker. Excuse me, get the F out of the wood. For God's sakes, you dickhead. Joe Guan Yu or Valtteri Bottas. Back there in 19th or 21st, you're just going to... Whatever. Blue flag is apparently not a thing. Getting overtakes done in this game. Absolute brutality, man. All right, so we can go back to it now. Let's go back to aggression. All right, Theo.
Push.
Yeah, here he comes. Lewis Hamilton, 69%. He's definitely pushing. But, hey, we're going to have a fight with Theo. We're definitely going to have a fight. All right, so Theo, always defend, buddy. Good luck. Defend like a lion. And then Daniel is up next. So what I'm looking at now... Wait a minute. There's a crash. There's a crash. Who was it? Oh, please let it be somebody at the front. Please. Crash involving multiple cars. Safety car VSC. Oh, these goofballs at the back. Esteban Ocon. Let's see. The RB trying to go around. It's a little touch on the tires. Come on. Had contact. Multiple crashes. Shut up. You're getting me all hyped up for nothing right there. That's the same as watching Formula 1. All of a sudden, the yellow flag pops up, and you get all like, what? What's going to happen? And it's just ridiculous. All right, so again, Pourchaire versus Hamilton. Here is the first battle. Investigation involving Tsunoda and Ocon. No penalties given. Racing incident. Yeah, I mean, what kind of penalties are you going to give those bums at the back of the pack anyways? Lewis Hamilton, there you go, Theo. All right, so Theo is doing great work right now for Ricardo. Because if Theo can't finish ahead of Hamilton, maybe Ricardo can. And Ricardo's definitely making up ground right now. Only 2.3 seconds behind. Come on, Theo. Drive like a legend right now. There goes the overtake down the DRS straight. And in the distance, you can see Daniel Ricciardo on his way back up. So what do you guys think? Was the 2 stop the right call? Was the 1 stop the right call? We'll see. We will see. All right, so Theo Pourchaire.
Everything can happen in
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The fact is, both 2BCR cars are back in the points after a pit lane start. I mean, it's been a fantastic weekend. All right, now I got my eyes set on Lewis Hamilton, Sir Lewis Hamilton. And I wonder about George Russell at 69% soft tires. There's only 7 laps left, but he must have to conserve them, right? So here we go, here we go, here we go. Push, push, push. Daniel's on his way as well. Definitely want to get a switch done there, but Theo, you got to try to stay within. Are you out of a second? Did he get DRS? He did get DRS. Stay with him. Stay with them. There you go, Pourchaire. Now, how do I do this? I don't want to leave Pourchaire out, so I got to get Pourchaire past, and then I got to get Daniel past. You know what I mean? I got to get like a double over. Oh, my God, the double overtake. All right, Daniel, let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm going for the double overtake. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Whoa, we're getting an overtake done right here. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. All right, I'm going for that double overtake I tried to set up earlier. Come on, Daniel, get up there. Get up there. All right, attack. Boom. Boom. No, never mind. Jesus. Lewis just took off from that corner, man. All right, all right, all right. Calm down, calm down. No, don't use battery. We want to get this move done. Let Daniel pass. Let Daniel pass. Let Daniel pass. Let Daniel pass. Slipstream. Oh, what do I do? All right, Daniel, calm down, calm down. This is going to be a pain in the ass. We know it. He's still got a DRS, so we're not losing ground to Lewis, but I can't just let Theo fall out of position here. Daniel not fighting. Theo is not fighting. All right, let me think. Let me think. Daniel, just charge everything up, buddy. You're right back up there. Charge everything up. Charge everything up. Get a quick charge. You'll catch right back up. And we got Lewis. Lewis now has a DRS pull on the back marker ahead, which is a big pain in the ass. God, man. Back markers and traffic in this game. Just the absolute worst. All right. Is he within a second? Pourchaire is still within a second. So as long as I have a DRS on front of me, I'm not switching positions. I'm not going to catch George Russell up the road. This is our first place. 8th position, all right? Come on, get by. Get that by that back marker. There you go. Oh, can you get by, Daniel? Can you get by? Go, go, go. Push into that corner. Push into that corner, Daniel. Ah! Fails out of it. So be it. So be it. All right, so, yes, now Theo has fallen out of range, so we got to get the switch done and get Daniel to pull Theo ahead. All right, so that's what we're going to do next. So, Daniel, come on, buddy. You're up next. Got to get this move done right here. Daniel, Theo, don't defend. Don't defend. Daniel, don't worry about defending as much either. All right, so here we go. Got to get the move done on this straight. DRS. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. DRS pull. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, Daniel is loose again. Aggression. All right, we'll see if we can keep up with Theo Pourchaire. Pourchaire's tires, though, barely. I told you guys about the hards, man. It's too hot of a day. He's just getting left. There's still 5 laps left, and Pourchaire's on 48% hards, man. Oh. All right, well, at least he's in 10th. I can't keep him up. I have to conserve with Theo. That's Theo's race. All right, so we're on board with Daniel now. Here we go. All right, so the 2-stop, I should have listened to my gut. I knew it. It's significantly better, guys. He caught him with 5 laps to go. It's just going to be like a 5-second gap. I told you it was a 2-stop. I told you it was a 2-stop. Fans didn't want to listen to me. That's all right, though. As long as Pourchaire can get 10th place, it'll still have been a good race. All right, so we are tracking down Lewis Hamilton. Now, this becomes a weird overtake because I know he's going to just pull it back. I need to have a battery to get this done and then like, take off a second. But I want to get the move done as quick as possible because a safety car, VSC, could keep Lewis on front of me, right? I don't know what I want to do here. So I'm going to try to conserve as much battery as I can. I know I'm driving faster than Lewis right now. He's still on the hard tires, and I have it. Yeah, I'm driving much faster than the guy, so bring everything down. You're not worried about George Russell. Russell's 7 seconds up the road. This is your first place right here. 8th position. Let's see Pourchaire. Sonoda is 9 seconds behind Pourchaire. Don't think he's going to catch him. But yeah, Pourchaire is not, he's not moving up. All right, that's enough battery. That's enough battery. All right, here we go. Going for it. Going for it with Daniel Ricciardo. Got enough battery. Going to see if I can get this overtake done. I don't want to wait to the last lap. Murphy's Law, we will get unlucky and there'll be a VSC right at the wrong time. Come on, Daniel Ricciardo, chasing down Lewis Hamilton here in Silverstone. The last race of the year for 2BCR before we start the huge simulation. We've got ourselves, we're chasing down the Mercedes in the constructors right now. There's a DRS pull for Daniel. We're going to have 3 laps to go. We didn't get overtaken, right? Oh, man. Actually, yeah, the Red Bull might actually catch up to Theo Pourchaire. We might have some back markers here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm going to go for it right now. Daniel, come on, buddy. Now, Daniel. Now, buddy. Daniel Ricciardo eyeing up the overtake here in Silverstone. We need to get it done with 3 laps to go, and I got to see if I can get a gap. I don't want to stick this, I don't want to have this go down to the last lap. Daniel Ricciardo on the fresher soft tires alongside of Lewis Hamilton gets the move done. Beautiful job. Now go into the distance while Lewis Hamilton is conserving his tires. Go, Daniel. Go, buddy.
Alrighty.
Nice. Alrighty. Nice. There you go. The Honey Badger, baby. All right, 1.2 ahead. We got 1.2 ahead. All right, so that's enough on your battery now. Fuel is good, and yeah, you can continue to push that tire all the way to the end. All right, so he gets by him. There you go. Now, George Russell, 6.4 up the road, but he does have similar tire wear. You know what I mean? In 3 laps, that ain't going to happen, so don't worry about that. Oh, man, that's going to be oh, you know what? That could actually be a huge benefit for Theo Pourchaire because he's about to get lapped by Max Verstappen. We are not currently fuel limited. Oh, okay, I can use fuel. Don't worry about that. But if Max Verstappen overtakes Theo Pourchaire, which he should be doing right there, then Theo doesn't have to do an extra lap because the race ends, or the last lap, you know, gets placed when the guy in first finishes the race. Anybody who finishes after that, you don't do another lap, basically, right? Get out of the way! Freaking back markers. Give me a DRS pull at least. All right, that'll do. All right, so where is he? There's Max. There is the blue flag. All right, now Alonso is 7.8 seconds ahead. Yeah, everybody. Anybody do a 3-stop? Nobody was on a 3-stop. There's Theo Pourchaire, the one guy doing a 1-stop, ladies and gentlemen. So comment section, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about, you know, I'll continue to push. Yeah, 5.8. You know what? Fuck it. Go for it, Honey Badger. Go for it. You have enough tire. Go for it. Let's see if we can catch up to George Russell. Maybe George has a mistake, goes wide or something. I got the fresher tires. Yeah, 56 to 47. Let's push. Let's see what we can do. Great suspension here on the 2BCR car. All right, and it's led to another fantastic race where we started in the pits and we get back up into the points. I finished ahead of one Merc, and you know what? I think I could have finished ahead of both Mercs if I trusted my gut and I went with the 2-stop on the soft tires. The fans wanted us to split the strategy. It's 2BCR after all, right? It's not 2BC me. It's 2BCR Racing Team. So don't worry about it. 5 seconds behind. I mean, Russell's just conserving to the end. It's the final lap. Yeah, 4.9. I mean, yeah, we were catching him. Definitely catching him, but he's conserving his tires because now the tire percentage is, it's evening out. But still, fantastic race, ladies and gentlemen. It should be said. Daniel Ricciardo. I think Ricciardo's actually going to have to do one more lap. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Yeah, he has to do one more lap. Theo, though, he's going to finish the race before Daniel, even though he's in 10th and Daniel's in 8th. Because Max Verstappen's going to come across the line, right? So, good luck. 3.6 behind. 3.5. Oh, my God. It's tantalizingly close. But today was owned by Max Verstappen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Red Bull continuing to make up ground against Ferrari in the Constructors. Although, where was Checo? Checo was in 4th, so a good day for Checo. Sainz with the horrible qualifying. But Max Verstappen, your race winner here in Silverstone, ladies and gentlemen. And Theo Pourchaire crossed the line in 10th. That's points, Theo. Nice job, buddy. Good teamwork by 2BCR. Great pit stops as well by our boys. Hell yeah. All right, I don't want to crash. We're 3 seconds behind. Even if I caught the guy, I would not get an overtake done. I don't want to crash. Daniel, just bring it home, buddy. No issues. Charles Leclerc, he's going to see a hit to his Drivers' Championship standings, but the Constructors, right, because both Red Bulls finished ahead of both, not both, one finished, you guys get what I'm saying. Freaking chaotic Grand Prix, I can't even talk anymore. But Daniel Ricciardo, buddy, good effing job, my man. Coming across the line, Daniel Ricciardo, he is going to get himself 8th place from 20th. From 20th to 8th for Daniel Ricciardo. Bang! There he is again. Max Verstappen, another race win. Come on, Charles, you can do better than this. 9 wins this year. Oh, forget about it. There you go. What a race for Carlos Sainz to go from 22nd up to 6th. My God, he had 16 overtakes, right? So great race for Carlos Sainz, but he was still 10 seconds back of Oscar Piastri, right? So catching that front of the pack, definitely needed a safety car to bring us up there, but I'll take it. Max still at the top. I mean, he could lose. He could get a DNF. Charles Leclerc could get 2 first places, and it doesn't matter. That's crazy. And the Constructors, there it is. We got to switch it. We got to switch in the top 2 teams again. Red Bull from 2nd to 1st. Ferrari from 1st to 2nd. The Constructors Championship is all to play for still. Come on.